Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be discussing the fate of Loggers Leap. Now, obviously I did do a construction update on Friday, so if you do want to hear some about construction, that definitely go back to that video that I released on Friday, because that's where you'll find all of that. But today we're just going to be seeing and taking a look, seeing what I think could be going on with the construction and what I think could be going in to replace it. Now, obviously I did also do a coasters video a while back that did discuss whether or not one was going to be put in the Loggers Leap area, but we're going to move away from coasters in that segment. We're just going to talk about attractions and other things that could replace it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as I said, I did do some construction updates last week, but I'm going to give a little update today, because when I went to Thorpe Park on Saturday, I did notice that the whole roof or the canopy bit on the back end of the station for Loggers Leap has been pretty much removed. There's only wood remaining, which is interesting because it looks like they're taking apart the whole station first. We're also going to talk about what they're going to be trying to do with this obviously a bit later, but just to let you guys know that's what's happening. I'll do these every sort of time I go to Thorpe Park, and the next video after I'll say, oh yeah, this happened to Loggers Leap. Just to keep you guys updated, but yeah, they seem to be taking off the roof at the moment, and that's what is going in the skips outside. So aside from that, let's get into the actual topic of the video. So firstly, we're obviously going to be discussing what could happen with the construction. So this is what I believe could be happening. Obviously, like I said, they're starting to strip away the station now. I reckon after they've stripped away the station, they're going to take the station out, and then they're going to move on to the actual log flume itself. This is because it's concrete, the actual log flume like track. It's really hard to get out, so if they're going to do it, it'll have to be obviously one of the last things they do, because they don't want to go straight into that first. But I think they're going to get the station out of the way and then start doing that. Obviously it is pretty big and tall. Obviously you can see it on the lift hill of Colossus when you get to the top. It's that tall. And I just feel like that's what they're going to do afterwards. Now, there obviously is that possibility that they could just be retheming it into another log flume, possibly another horror theme, possibly Friday the 13th, I don't know. That's just a little bit out of the blue idea, but maybe another log flume, obviously incorporating a world's first element into it. But yeah, that's all that's really going on. Obviously, once we see more construction, we could probably get a better grand scheme of things that could be happening. But as it stands, it just looks like they're taking out the station building first, but then possibly moving on to the actual track itself. Because obviously, if they're going to keep the log flume itself and doing a retheme, they probably wouldn't take apart the station. Obviously, they might do something that they did with Tiger Rock and keep the station and just retheme it a bit. But it does look like they're completely removing it. Now, obviously, there are a number of attractions that could potentially come into this area, and if you didn't know and you haven't been on Loggers Leap before, it is a massive area of land. So if they did want to put a coaster on here, obviously that would be an extremely good idea, because it's got a lot of space. Please, Thorpe Park, we are begging you. But if you do want to know more about that, definitely check out my coasters video. But let's just move on to some other stuff they could add in. So obviously I did talk about in my other Loggers Leap video, or Old Town video, that there could be a potential Old Town retheme for this new attraction that could be coming in 2020 to 2021. Now, I feel like if they're going to have a big major coaster, it'll either be a wooden coaster and be themed to Western, or they're going to have a different coaster, possibly still a wooden coaster, and retheme the whole thing. Because obviously in Old Town, if you didn't know, we've got Saw the Ride, Rocky Express, Timber Tug, all of that in that sort of area, that general area, Burger King and all of that. That is classed as Old Town, so technically they could retheme that whole Western side of things. And if they do that, and it is a proper thrill sort of area, then they are definitely leaning more towards a thrill park than a family park. Obviously, Thorpe Park's been a bit on the edge on this, obviously with Dan Brown's Ghost Train coming out and Swarm. We haven't really had anything family related in a while, like at least big things, maybe back since Storm Surge most likely. Or they could just do an Alton Towers and have a family coaster in there that appeals to everybody, which could be a good way to go really. But I do feel like if they're going to do something, it'll be either be an RMC or a wooden. Because it would fit so well in the Western theme. If they were to retheme it, I would love a double launch coaster or a multi-launch coaster. I feel like the park would really benefit off of it. Obviously we've still got Site A, which I think I did talk about in the Secrets video, which is a man-made island next to Swarm, where there was going to be another coaster put, but thanks to Dan Brown's Ghost Train, a complete waste of money, we never got it. But we could see a coaster coming in soon, obviously, but as like I said, construction goes on, we'll get a good idea whether they're actually removing it or retheming it or not, because we're a bit on the edge at the moment. But we could also see a new type of attraction, possibly a simulator coming into it. Obviously, you've got some of the big simulators out in Florida, like a Transformers ride, the Spider-Man ride, all that sort of stuff. Whether or not Merlin have enough budget to do that is a question. That is a very big question, but it would be a nice addition to the park. Now, like I said, definitely check out my closest video because that will have a lot more information on that. So yeah, that's the end of the video today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. It's a bit of a short video, but I wanted to make another Loggers Leap video just to kick things off ready. Now I am going to do a couple more Fright Nights videos, possibly on Wednesday, one about mazes I could see returning. So if you definitely want to stay tuned for that, then subscribe and turn notifications on. I have videos out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so definitely look out for them, and I'll see you guys later.